Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and I'm so excited. Today I'm doing a video using the Jeffree Star Alien collection. We have the palette that we're going to use, and we're going to use one of either the liquid lipsticks that I have, which I have 3 of them, or the lip ammunitions, which I have 2 of them. I don't know which one I want to use just yet because I haven't decided what I'm going to do in terms of my eye look, and I always want to play with that. So today is a collaboration look with SaraSmilesLuvsMakeup and Susan Young. Both of them are close friends of mine that I met here on YouTube through our YouTube families. And if you guys are not already subscribed to them, I hope that you will check them out and that you will let them know that I sent you. So show them some love. I will link them up in a card above and put them in the description box down below. And like I said, they're both amazing. I love both of their channels and we all support each other here. So please go check them out if you aren't already subscribed to them. So we're going to use some of these shades here. I know that I want to do a 2-tone eye look. I've already primed my lids using my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. And I think we're just going to jump right in. So I'm going to go in on my right eye with the shade Abduction, which is like a beautiful chartreuse color. I have already done a collection haul video, like I've already filmed it, in which I also do lip swatches on all of the shades that I got. So that will be coming out tomorrow or the next day. I don't know which one yet, tomorrow or Friday. So look out for that. And then on the other eye, we're going to go in with Flying Saucer, which is that beautiful green shade. And same thing, we're just going to put it kind of all over the crease. You're going to hear Sophie snoring in the background. I think that these shades are stunning. I've seen other people use them. Now, this is not my first time starting to record this, so that is why my eyes are a bit red. I had an incident that I will tell you about towards the end of the video because I want to see what happens. We'll get there in a moment. But first we're going to keep on going with this look, and then we'll talk about that. But that is why my eyes are looking a little irritated or like I've been crying, because I've not been crying today. Okay, so I'm just putting glitter glue. I know that I probably don't have to because I'm 98% sure that these shades are very pigmented. This is UFO, which I'm going to go in with on this shade. Oh gosh, look at that. That is stunning. It's like a metallic version of what we put in our crease, but that is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm glad I used glitter glue though, because that's what I do with all my shimmers. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to clean off and flip the brush, and I'm going to put Alien, which is this beautiful shade, on the other side. Oh my gosh. Stunning. I have swatched these, and I do know that you don't have to wet them or use glitter glue, but I just like that extra impact. I cannot wait to see what looks Susan and Sarah create. I'm really excited to see what they create. There are so many possibilities with this palette, it's not even funny. Like, there are a million looks you can create with it. I'm just going back in with a little bit more, I almost said of chartreuse, of Abduction, and then a little bit more Flying Saucer. Kind of wish that the embossing was a little bit deeper because I don't want my little Flying Saucer to go away. So I'm going to go into Probe on one side, which is this, well, you're not going to be able to see on my brush, but it's that shade right there. It's like a beautiful duochrome shade. There's like black and green shift. I'm just going to put that on the outer V to deepen it up. Now this palette, these eyeshadows have barely any fallout. So if you see fallout, it's because I'm creating it. You guys know that I like to create fallout sometimes when I'm dragging out the eyeshadow, but I'm trying to create a little bit less this time. And I'm going to go in with a little bit of Black Hole, which is the deep dark black shade in this palette. I'm just using that a little bit to deepen it up. And then I'm going to clean that off. I'm going to go in with Space Cowboy on the other side, which this is the reddish brown shade. Also a duochrome. It reminds me of Steampunk from Makeup Geek. This side I think I'm going to end up creating a little bit more fallout with, but that's okay. Just know that it's me creating the fallout and not the palette, really, from what I've seen, because I've seen a lot of people do looks with this palette and not have a lot of fallout. Creating fallout is something that I like to do personally. I don't know why, I've just always done it, and I don't mind it because I do my foundation last. So okay. All right, so I think I'll go in with a little bit of Black Hole as well on the outer corner. Okay, and then we're gonna wipe away any fallout. And I'm going to wipe away this fallout. I'm going to put on my foundation off camera, and then we'll be right back to finish up the eyes. Okay, so I've done my foundation. I almost said my foundation. No, my foundation and my powder. So I will leave all the information of what I have on my face down below. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of contouring, well, warming up my face more like it, but literally I go like this, and it's that pigmented. It's the CoverGirl Cocoa, like the chocolate lovers, whatever the heck it's called. What is it called? Chocoholic contour palette. There we go. I'm not a chocoholic, but I love stuff that smells like chocolate. Whoa. See how that went from like beautiful to way too much. Alright, let's kind of sharpen up but tone it down. Okay. I guess I can do my blush and my highlight while we're at it. So for blush, I'm going to go into Marc Jacobs Kinks and Kisses. This is what it looks like. Had this one for quite a while. Well, maybe like a year. Maybe less. It's very pretty. But it's very expensive. And I find that my NYX blushes work just as well. Alright, so now we're going to go into my highlighting brush from Morphe. And I'm going to spray my face with my Rose Water Facial Toner Spray. This is from Trader Joe's. This is my favorite thing to meld the powders into my skin. I'm going to go in with Sarcophagus from Jeffree Star. This is my favorite highlighter of his. I know for my skin tone, like Ice Cold is one that's really popular. But for me, I don't know why, but I just love Sarcophagus. I bought it as a single when he came out with it, because it came out in the highlighter palette that had like deeper tones, and I just didn't know if any of the other deeper tones would work on my skin. But this one is stunning. Okay, and I want to make sure I do not drop it. Alright, so this is the part where I'm a little nervous, but first, well, I'll tell you why in a moment. I'm going to put on my 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Deep End on both sides. Ooh, I feel like my eyes are mad at me today. I have messed with them today. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my normal, where is it? I'm going to go in with my usual, or one of my usual pencil brushes or smudger brushes. I think I'll do a smudge brush this time. Okay, so we're going to use the JH42. This is a smudger brush. Normally I use a smudge brush, but from a different, like from actual Morphe. I'm going in. Oh, thank you. Jesus. I'm so thankful right now, you guys. Okay. So I filmed this look before, and when I got to this point, I had serious issues when I put these colors under my eyes. And I had done a few things differently. One of them being, hold on, I'm just doing it carefully. One of them being that I had used the Sweet Peach powder like very close to my eyes, and I thought initially it was the eyeshadow that was giving me an issue. And it was feeling like burning. But I think it was because I had so much powder under my eyes that I was like pushing the peach powder like into my eye. So I'm just carefully, it's weird because I didn't have the issue when I was putting it on top of my eyes, only when I was putting it underneath my eyes, and it's happening again. Okay, so for some reason when I put the eyeshadows from this palette underneath my eyes, I literally am having an allergic reaction. And I don't understand what it is, because I have every Jeffree Star palette that there is. I don't know what's different about this one, but I'm gonna have to look it up, because I thought it was the peach powder, but I just made sure that I didn't get powder right underneath my eyes up to the lash line, and it's still happening. So, not as bad as it did before. I'm just going to put those stars there. It didn't happen this time as bad as it did before, but it's happening, as you can see. Like, you can see, it just feels like mintiness, like, in my eyes. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know if anyone else has had this reaction. I wanted to refilm this so that if it was something I did differently, I could eliminate that, but in this video I've done it exactly the way that I normally do, and I still am having a reaction. So I don't know what to think. But I'm going to, just got mascara under my eye. I'm going to have to look into it. And I guess I'll talk to you guys about it in my next video. What in the heck is going on? I don't know if it's, I don't know what it is. I even used a different brush. I've used 3 different brushes now on my lower lash line in the 2 videos put together. So I'm not sure what is going on. I don't like it. So, alright, I'm going to go in with, let me see. I'm going to go in with Triggered, I think, for this look, which is like the maroon, like brown burgundy. And I don't know what's, like I said, I don't know what's going on, but I've never been allergic to an eyeshadow or anything like that before. I mean, I've never even been allergic to a Jeffree Star eyeshadow before, so I'm hoping, I don't know, I'm hoping it's a fluke, but so far, I'm not happy with just the lower lash line. The top part, it didn't bother me. It was like when I got close to the lower lash line. Now I've smudged my mascara. I don't think there's any fixing that. Let me see if I can. Oh, maybe. I just smudged the star completely. We'll forget about that side. Actually, there we go. Now I feel like we got to do the stars again. The stars are just like slid off to the side. That's good enough. Alright, so this is the look that I created with the Jeffree Star Alien palette. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I wanted to leave this in because I wanted you guys to see my true reaction, like, to what was happening. So I don't know why it bothers me under the eyes, but for some reason it does. It feels like a minty powder is going into my eyes on the lower lash line, and I'm not sure why. I don't understand it, so I'll have to look into it, and I will talk to you guys about it in my next video. And if I figure out that it's something that I did, you know, if it's my powder, if it's the combination of something, I will let you guys know for sure. But I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. And don't forget to check out Susan Young and Sarah Smiles Loves Makeup. I cannot wait to see what looks they created, and I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.